what's up? My energy is very down today. I don't know. It's because of the emails that I keep getting. Since y'all know, I made the last video on convenience store food that I eat, but now I have to shift to groceries. Like it's cheaper and it is like easy to buy. So yeah, this is my room. This is my shoe rack. This is the door. Just in case if y'all don't know where I'm still, मेरी energy बहुत ज़्यादा down है, but I need to eat and I don't have anything at home. So we're gonna go out and आज मौसम बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा है honestly. So I thought it's a good idea to go out. Oh, I bought a pimple patch but I didn't put it. Which should I put it? Oh, yeah, I'll see how it disappeared. Kind of disappeared, but yeah. It's a scar. It's not going. Let's go out and I'll tell you all about one little drama that happened last to last Sunday. No. In backwards. That's on Saturday. Look at the weather. I'll show my outfit. My hair is wavy, but sometimes they just take whatever form they want. Look how pretty this place looks like. Even with smallest details, it looks good, isn't it? Ah, it's the grocery shop that I usually buy from. I don't know. Does it have a name? I have no idea. This is how it looks like. Let's buy something. I need to buy. Oh, there are these kind of ramens, but I don't know. Even though I bought a tripod, I just stuck at taking it around. Which of these can I eat? Ramen. Shin ramen, but I have no idea what kind of meat it has. Mostly it is beef. This is what I have planned to take. Like maybe last week I took this one. It's spicy, but it's gonna finally see how many it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how much if I move out? I can use all of that. Right now I cannot. I just need anything that's ready-made and eating. Last week I took this sauce and just smear. I'm thinking of taking jam, but I don't want a big one. Like a small sachet of it. There is jam, but they are very big. Take that. Shall I? I don't know. I'm so bad at shopping. So this is like the appreciated places. I have no idea what they sell here. Everything looks blurred to me. There are eggs here, but since I don't have a fridge in my dormitory, what kind of eggs? Are these boiled ones? Since I don't do anything, and the problem is I don't even try to read it. That good I am. I'm like, I don't know, isn't that a good thing? No, it's not a good thing. I couldn't find anything good. These are the two things I have bought. I don't know how these things are cooked and all. Milk. Why am I buying oats? Oh, I can get that in CU. Filled with ice creams. Look how many ice creams are there. I would go crazy, but I'm not gonna eat that. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna buy something else. I'll come tomorrow again. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Let's go. Thanks, cover my face fully. And I just bought. I didn't buy much. I just bought like cake. I'll buy some different kind later. But for now, this is enough. Honestly, and not a lot of people, but you can see the weather. Isn't it good? It's always good. I love summer. I cannot stand anywhere. There are a lot of people around, so yeah. I don't want to embarrass myself. Let's cross the road. I reached my dormitory. You can see my dorm. It's very hot, but I like the weather. I'm gonna tell you something. Actually, that happened on Saturday. As I knew, I was thinking of moving out, but today I have to pay for my dormitory. I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna pay later. That incident kind of made me feel like, okay, why were you thinking of moving out? Kind of thing I felt. So let me just sit down somewhere. I'll tell you all the story what actually happened on Saturday. It's not a big deal, but it did affect a little bit. So if it affects. Oh, बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी है बाहर. So actually, I was thinking of moving out, but then Saturday को जो हुआ, I kind of felt like, are you really ready to move out? Okay, so I'll tell you the whole TMI. It's not a big deal, but when you're living alone, when you're in a different country, जहाँ तुम्हारे जान पहचान का absolute कोई नहीं है, it is a big deal. So what happened was on Saturday. So since my roommate she's never at home. So she was not there on Saturday. Also, she was not at home. So after midnight, at 2 o'clock, was it Saturday or Friday? I don't remember, but last week it was. So as y'all might have seen on reels and all that Seoul is underwater. The rain is too much and it is getting flooded everywhere. So I was not aware. मेरे को नहीं पता था क्योंकि मैं 1 week I was at home. I was writing my report. I got my first research report to write. I was writing that and मैं बाहर ही नहीं निकला और मेरे को वेदर का कोई ख्याल ही नहीं कि वेदर में क्या हो रहा है. I had no idea. So after 2 o'clock at night, I was like, still I was awake. So when I was sitting, my phone suddenly, the alarm went off. Not my morning alarm. that is like emergency alarm. And it's like, doo, 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 doo. And then my room started like, my room was empty, right? कोई नहीं था तो that sound was like बहुत जोर से, and that my phone fell from my side. It fell on this side. I was like, मेरा होठ बच गया. और यहाँ गिरने का I was like, what happened? So out of instinct, I turned it off, like this button, power button, and then the sound went off. But I was like, why did the alarm go off suddenly? So मैं like ऐसे सोच के बैठा, and I'm just staring at my room. I'm like recently there was an earthquake in Thailand, right? So I was like, is it an earthquake? What alarm is this? So I was like looking, like, is anything shaking? I like stood still and then looking at my desk, like, if anything is shaking. Nothing was shaking. So I was like, it's not an earthquake. But maybe it was a before an earthquake alarm. So I didn't know what to do. Since I turned it off, that message that came with that alarm, that also went. So I didn't know what to look at now. I didn't know what the alarm was for. So then I opened my curtains to check. It was raining. I didn't know it was raining. It rains on Saturday, Sunday usually. At least the area I stay, it rains on Saturday, Sunday, every Saturday, Sunday. So that was the usual rain. So I did not bother about it. Then, मैंने पर्दा पर्दा खोला देखा and all. I just looked around. Nobody was bothered. It's already past 2 o'clock at the night. And I was like, what happened? मेरा दिल ऐसा धक 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 धक. Since my roommate also is not there, I'm the only one and I cannot call anybody at 2 o'clock to ask what happened. So I was saying that this धक 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 कर रहा है, and I what I did was out of instinct I opened my phone. And I messaged my best friend saying that I don't know, suddenly the alarm went off. I have no idea. I just texted that, what if there's some earthquake? What if something happens? At least somebody knows I informed them. And I cannot text my mom at 2 o'clock. She will not sleep after that. So she went online. She's laughing. What are you texting me suddenly? I'm like, I don't know. What if this is my last text? I don't know. क्या पता अगर न्यूज पे यूज हो जाएगा मेरा टेक्स्ट अगर मैं यहाँ कल सुबह तक नहीं बचा तो. And we are sending each other laughing emojis and crying emojis. That's a bad thing to do in such a serious situation. What if there was such a serious thing? कुछ हो गया तो. But still, after texting her, when she was done talking, it was past 2:30. So I opened my reels. There I saw that there was a landslide near this area. That's why the alarm went off. Hopefully, thankfully, I'm in a place which is not around mountain. This is the perfect plateau place. So there's like no water accumulated here or landslides. The chances इतने ज़्यादा नहीं है. But still, since the alarm went off like that, it is a good thing. But the thing is, जिस तरह से मेरी खौफ फैला रहा ना मेरे पे, that was scary because मेरे को बहुत डर लगा. I thought I had nobody. If अगर मेरा फोन मेरे हाथ के अंदर नहीं था या my phone was not with me, nobody could even know if I disappear one day. Okay, at least in this dormitory, if anything like this happens, we also had a drill here. Like if anything happens, there is like emergency instructions and all. So this staff here are responsible for our safety. But if I move out and live alone outside like houses, nobody's taking my responsibility. I know I need to take but the sense of security, that is not going to be there. And since I don't know a lot of people here, I have no friends. Do you all see me the way I'm talking to my phone? I have no friends, okay? You all are the only people that I have. Honestly, you all are the only people that I have. So then I thought like, अरे यार, तो बाहर move out हो जाएगी. You will not have anybody. It's just gonna be your house and you. If you have few friends, that will be very rare. But here, there is a little sense of security. That's what I can say. So I'm not thinking of moving out. Today I'm gonna pay for the dormitory. Problem also is that I didn't find a good house. The houses nearby are good, but they are not in that very secure condition. I don't know in what neighborhood I'll be, what kind of people I'll be with, what kind of things I have to bear, and it will be all alone. And I don't even know that much Korean, or nor am I very aware, or nor do I have a lot of people to look after me. No, I'm not going to move out. I'm going to enjoy this free colognes for I don't know. Maybe one day if I find a very good apartment. Until then, yeah, so this was a little TMI that I wanted to give. Such small things happen, okay? And मेरा दिल बहुत जोर जोर से धड़क रहा था. I was like, what if I go? What if something? If suddenly the building collapsed, what? Nobody would know, right? That's the first thing I did. That's why I told my best friend, like, if something happens to me, just make sure my parents get me. Because they wouldn't know. Right, they wouldn't know. They would know. They will not have any idea for a week. Not that they can fly to here. We cannot fly to here as well. So, sometimes it's scary. People romanticize, what am I saying? Like, living alone, like, सोच के कितना अच्छा लगता है, right? Your own house, your own little kitchen. बाकी ऐसी चीजें जब आती हैं कभी. This place is expensive, but for the sense of security this place is giving me, I think I'm fine. Food is fine. Yeah. Food is completely fine. My best friend is like, I told you beforehand not to move out. You're in a very good place. Just for a little more freedom, don't fuck up your mental state. That's what she said. She can't say one thing without cursing, guys. I've learned it from her. I can hear footsteps, but I can't see a person. Okay, I can see her. Tell me in the comment section, what do you all think about my decision? Though I have made the decision, it's just, I want your opinion as well. You can just tell me. Like, how is it? Is it that bad? So, yeah. Maybe I have to move sometimes after the second semester if I grow a little mature and grow a little more confident and brave, then I guess it would work out. So next time I'll take you to a good place. Hope you like such kind of videos. Do suggest me if you have, and I'll do Q&A regularly if I can. And if you have any suggestion of what videos I should make, you should comment down, and I will try to give it a try to write my report. And that's it for the video. Too much of my. I'll see you next video. Bye.